Hello. Let's get this puppy on. How is everybody? Angela's the first one here. Yes. Hello, Angela. Excuse me. How is Angela this morning? Puppy's not wanting me to use the mouse. Making some tea. Nah. You want up here that bad? Come on. Hello, Wendy. How are you? Getting ready to eat. I just ate. I am behind today, or maybe I should just quit saying I'm behind and this is my schedule. Pancho says hi. Say hi, Pancho. Mwah. He's been very needy lately. I don't know what's going on with him. Working on some admin catch up. Hello, how are you? There we go. I had the pop out chat from the other video. I see. Hello, Melanie. Laura's here. Melanie's here. We are going to get so much accomplished. Let's see how long I can stay on Facebook or if I have to change to YouTube. Yeah, Facebook has been kind of, I don't know, funky here lately. Hello, how are you doing? What are you working on? What's everybody working on? She was the first one here. I will have everyone know. I was like, why don't I see these chats? How is everyone? Yes. What's everybody working on? I know, right? Is the apocalypse coming? We're just all happy to see you. It's nice. I'm going to work on this book. My mom has insisted on knowing the ending by Friday. Good mom. Or maybe you could just give her, could you just give her like an idea of what you want to do? And would she be happy with that? I'm adding words to a longish short story for a newsletter freebie. I think Angela being early would be whatever the opposite of apocalypse is. Finishing up lunch first, but going to work on my blog post. What you want, honey? Huh? What? Rita, good afternoon, ladies. Spent the morning mowing the lawn. This afternoon is for writing. I hope to finish the scene during this sprint and maybe finish the chapter end of sprint. Sounds like a plan. I just said, let's see when the Facebook stream dies. Oh. Well, shoot. No, she's like, I read this book a year ago, finished by Friday, may be the kick in the seat I need. Baby, what are you doing? I have been spending a lot of time in the studio in the art room. I'm doing that book on drawing portraits, which has been on and off for longer than I care to admit. But I'm currently working on a still life, trying to get my groove back. It's I don't hate it. I don't hate the piece, so that's good. I'll probably work on it after the sprint today. And she's like, oh, sorry. So I'm a doctor today. I took a dance class. Now I want to write some more. Okay, all. What is your intention on this first one? Make it clear in your mind. I'll go through the rest of the sprints or rest of the comments. And you are really distracting. You know that? I'm here for an hour, then off to class on marketing. Ooh, this sounds interesting. Jumping in at the last. Oh, nope, you're right in time. We're just getting started. That's good news. Time the art. I don't really think I realized how much I used it. I'm not trying not to say it very loud because my husband will hear me and he'll say, "What have I been telling you?" You are my hero. That sounds amazing. I'm so glad you're spending time working on art. I think I do too. Aw. What do you need, honey? Okay, are y'all ready? I'm gonna get Poncho off my lap, or try to. See if I can get started on some things. You gonna let me? Okay, all. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shoot. I didn't even, did it ring or anything? I didn't hear anything. Well, how did everybody do? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, let's see. Laura says she loves to hear about healthy productivity. Puppy needs some lovin's. I'm getting caught up with random tasks before tinkering more with the chapter. Puppy's getting ready to leave, so you'll probably hear him shuffling around. Shh. No, I told you so's Jimmy. It makes you get the want to punch someone feeling in the stomach. Yes. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Inca? Catherine, just in the nick of time. Whoops. My comments just jumped up. Catherine, I'd love to finish mine by Friday. It's a goal. I've been a tired slug for months. A deadline is good. Sneaking in later here. Hello, hello. I heard nothing except you. Revised a couple chapters. Awesome. Making a quick lunch. Didn't hear anything either. I have the oven soaking a bit, so I don't burn things when I cook next, and wrote a few pages. I didn't change any settings on it, so I don't know why it didn't ding or whatever it does. Yeah. I'll just watch it closer this next time. 385 words. Yes. Finished lunch and started blog post draft. Good deal. Got 3 pages of notes down for the upcoming project. Approximately 750 words. I know it's early. I think we need it. Don't you think we need it? Woo, go back down. Is it a fun project, Inca? Yay, confetti! I hear little toenails. The pitter patter of little toenails. What's he eating? Finished lunch and trying to finish up getting this book ready to order. Sample number 2. So excited. It's basically Bridgerton in space. So yes, lots of fun. Ooh, that sounds cool. Very interesting. I got my list started of what I need to get done this afternoon. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I ran errands this morning, went to the library, voted. We have a school bond issue. Ran stopped a few other places. I couldn't remember what I even got at the library. It's not a writing book, so I don't know if anybody even cares. But it's this. It's urban sketching. I haven't even flipped through it yet. We have 25 seconds left before the sprint starts, so be thinking about what you want to have as your intention for this coming up. It does sound like, yeah. Bye, sweets. Bye, sweets. Say bye, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not showing anybody. I sent daughter and hubby a picture, but they don't make comments right now because one of my things is just to not care what anyone thinks of the work. It's for me. So they've been keeping a tight lip on their opinions or working on finishing this chapter. Bye, Jamie. Bye, Jamie. And probably wiping down the oven. Okay, y'all ready? Let's get this thing going. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. I'm looking at this book I got from the library on urban sketching, and it is just loaded. Oops. There we go. That's better. I don't know why it's... Let's see if that does it. But it's just, yeah. It's just loaded with stuff. Every page is like this. Like all the way through it is just loaded with art. Awesome. I have to look at that later. Cool. Back to your art. Working on finishing this chapter. Oh, bye, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. We already did those, didn't we? And wiping down the oven. That doesn't sound like fun, though. I'm trying to get more into baking or cooking. Like at least once a week I have to cook. Back in a bit, need to do a bit of kitchen duty. Excuse me. Looks cool. Woohoo! 434. Yes. Good job. Got a chapter finished. Oven is clean. I'm working on drying off my squash. It's been sitting with spices and getting them ready to roast. That sounds good. I'm typing and adding words to my scene, so my new discoveries and pathways coming through this scene. Very cool. Yes. More on the blog post draft. Yes. Do you find you get a lot of traffic on the blog? I haven't been blogging. Charlotte only managed 120 words, but at least it's something. Still half plotting and half writing the scenes. Wiping down the oven is no big deal. For some reason, I pictured you with like on your hands and knees with your head in the oven, you know. Hello, Jenna. How are you? We got a bunch done in earlier sprints, so I'm catching up with tasks and enjoying the camaraderie. Good deal. We're glad you're here. That does sound good, doesn't it? 492. Yes. Way to go. Yesterday, I made that feta tomato pasta, which was good, except the feta was exceptionally mild, so it was not as good as I thought. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Emmy's here. Hello. It was good yesterday, but soft, so I'm trying to make it more roasted today. I feel slow today, but I'm getting stuff done. It's supposed to be rainy here all week, and it's just a good day to stay inside and putter. Laura, nope, just cleaning up yesterday's disaster. I've been watching the Watts, which is a channel on YouTube, and her meal prep, and I'm inspired. I should watch someone clean. I do. There's a couple of them. I can't even think of them, but there's a couple of the clean, and there's some organizers that are, I find, get me going. My kid is home with a bad cold, and oh no, I'm sorry. That just bites. Melanie, not a lot, but but I use it mostly for general posts since I'm not published yet. More of a placeholder type thing just to get stuff out. It makes sense. I noticed my numbers went up a little bit on my website, but I wish I could get the nerve up to do like vlogging with Studio. And I've started making little clips on my phone of things over the last week or so that have changed. So I may be doing that and see what it does. That's all that matters, Jenna writes. Romance. It's why I like a done journal. Yep. Sign an ISBN to the hardcover version of my book for the sample. Yes. Yes, Angela. Way to go. I watch a couple people clean too. I watch Jamie's Journey, Clutterbug, and Do It on a Dime. Somebody's wanting back up here. And I didn't hear it chime that time either. And I have it. I don't know I know I won't write thousands of words every day. I'll just do the best I can. Come on. Do you want back up here? Come on. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I'm off to my class. Thanks for hosting. And let's all hit the like button. Thank you. Have a wonderful class. Hope you have a great afternoon and weekend if I don't see you. I do get inspired sometimes. Now it's cooking. I hope you don't get sick, Jen. Yeah, that sounds like she's on her way, unfortunately. I love Clutterbug series. She has a YouTube. Of course she does. I should find her. I'll look that up too. Go, Angela. I've had days where I only logged in 10 words. Still progress. She does have a YouTube since way before her TV show. I already have allergies, so it could, let's hope. Yeah. I prefer to get in 3K words per day to meet deadlines, but we shall see. And you can keep up that productivity that's manageable for like over, what are you doing? Over, time span, or do you do the 3K for like, a month and then you're editing more or something? Boo on allergies, such a drag. Yes. Y'all ready for this next sprint? Poncho is. Aren't you, Poncho? Hey, Poncho. Oh, I'm sorry. I scare you. Are you ready to get down so I can get to work? So I can get back to work? Don't forget, it's now 2:00 too. So get up, move around, stretch your legs, get something to drink, something to snack on, something to cuddle. It's almost like having a toddler with him. He has a lot of anxiety and he doesn't like to be left alone. And if I leave and go somewhere and he's here with hubby, he whines the whole time. He does not like to be left. Do you? You. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. And yes, I see you. And I will see you all in 20 minutes. If Poncho lets me. ding, 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 ding. Sorry. So how did everybody do? I think you can hear how well I'm doing. My paper's ripping. There it goes. Okay. How did you do? Catherine says thank you to everyone. Laura says boo on allergies. Such a drag. I also make time to read every day, and the Stanley Cup playoffs are on. So he's such a sweetie. She means Poncho. Which, speaking of which, where did he go? He must be in there in his bed. I'm working on a 70K word book right now, so I'm focusing on that, but I also have a 50K book to write within a few weeks. I need to write a couple outlines too. The Glamorous Life of a Writer. But why do I not have any doubts that you're going to do that, though? That you're going to accomplish it? He's attached. I went to the restroom. I went to the bathroom. During that sprint, he was sitting outside the door whining the whole time. Laura, are you working with a publisher? I have trouble tricking myself into deadlines. Charlotte, let's do this. Jenna, editing is done at the very end of the process, and while I hate it, it is necessary evil in life that requires a full day off afterwards. Jenna, I am a ghostwriter, also an author, but the freelance work is my paycheck. Laura, that makes sense. I think being a ghostwriter must be difficult, following someone else's rules and styles. Melanie, got to run early. Need to get ready for the Zoom call for my class. Thank you, Diane. You're welcome, Melanie, and thank you for being here. And by the way, I like your profile picture. They go gray in May. Hi, how's it going? Hello. We are all just churning things out, inch by inch. Amen to a full day off after editing. Angela is working on stickers, probably for her subscription box. So if you all are not aware of it, I know we have some new people. Angela does have a subscription box for writers on Cratejoy. It took me a second to think of it. Jenna has 433 words. Typing away, found a hidden spell. New girl is using her magic. Getting to the end. 377. Yes. Good job. Good job. We need a mirror next. It's natural for me to write and just follow outlines. It's always a romance, and those are basically the same all around. That's good. I was thinking about having to write in the style of someone else. They don't usually ask for a certain style so much, point of view and all that. Yes. I live alone, and with the cats, I just don't even bother with the doors anymore. Mewing and clawing at the bottom of the door is distressing for all of us. I don't usually, especially when it's just them and I here, but um, someone likes to get into things in the bedroom anymore when nobody's looking. I asked, and anyway, and they're kind of connected. I asked for a lot of creative freedom. Freedom. Also, it has my drawings in it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's cool. That's probably supposed to be that's cool. 452 words. Yes. Good job. Adding words and expanding the scene and texting my daughter and sister. That's a good use of time. I wish I'd learned that following outlines can actually help creative freedom long before I did. I used to think it all had to spring organically from the hip. It pays the bills, or at least it will when I finish these projects. You got it. It's an excellent sub box, all the stuff you need. Yes, it's called the Write Notebook, and Write is spelled W-R-I-T-E. It is so much easier to be creative once I know the story first and can check the outline to make sure I haven't lost the plot. Charlotte, thank you. Sounds like my kind of book. 452 is great. Yes, I agree. I was like that for a long time. Now I like at least a general outline to refer back to. Kind of paranormal, cozy mystery. I'm getting close to the end of a shortish story. Yes, good job. Cool. What the heck? Clearly it's autocorrected. We can speak Lorese, so you're fine. Okay, are you all ready for this next sprint? This is our last one, so we need to make it count. Make sure you've got your snack, your drink, sit up straight, shoulders back. We don't want to have a backache when we're done with this. And let's get going. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I will see you all at the end of 20 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. How did everybody do? I have 250 Central, FYI. Let's see. I am doing Cozy Mystery too. I love the idea of paranormal cozy, and they're getting popular, or so I read. I'm a cat mom too. Video is up. I can start other things. Yes. Hi. Hi, Misha. How are you? What are you up to? We just had our last sprint. Laura, I love paranormal cozies. I wonder if it's I'm sure it's escapism is a big part of it because the world is so hard right now. Did you finish with blog post guy? In general cozies, I'm working my way through Diane Mott Davis and Audible. I think I read up to the 12th one when they were released. Oop. And cats. Laura, enjoying listening to them again. Early ones are bringing me back to my 20s. Is Diane Mott Davidson like scones and murder? And Goldie is making me want to cook. If she is the one I'm thinking of, I read one of hers a while ago and I liked it. She's catering to nobody, dying for chocolate. I like scones and murder. Is Joanne Fluke, maybe? She does other baking cozies. Oh, this one was a woman who catered to a big castle dinner and her husband was a cop. Hallmark Movies and Mysteries just released a movie based on Diane Mott Davidson. So I was like, hey, I read those. The movie is different, but still exciting. And her ex was questionable and someone shot her window out, the first scene. Oh, I bet the Hallmark movie's fun. Her husband is a cop, and her husband, well, that's ex-husband. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you were saying the cop was the abusive ones at first. Goldie, yeah. I thought Goldie was your cat. Okay, this is making more sense now. I don't know. Maybe there's a scone one? I just thought your cat was very suggestive. Nope. Cats are Mortimer and Max. Sorry, stream of consciousness. My husband's car is Max. Short for Maximilian. Scion IQ, which is bigger than a smart car but smaller than a Fiat. Ooh, that's tiny, isn't it? Sticks and Scones. I haven't gotten to that one yet. I read it a long time ago. Oh my God, that's it. My Max is also short for Maximilian. I named him after the lead in Rebecca. Mortimer is arsenic and old lace. Oh, very cool. I don't know that I caught that. After Maximilian and Rebecca. Your cat naming game is lit. I agree. Yeah. My cats have boring names. Tab, Brainy, and Boy. The names mean nothing. I'm on book 8, Prime Cut. My dad always had rules. We had cats named after Babylonian gods, physicists, horror writers. Now his are Minnie and Lucy for the women in Dracula. Very nice. When I was married, I had Lloyd the girl cat because my husband wanted a Lloyd. Sometimes names are just names. Thank goodness I'm not named after a Babylonian god. I let the kid pick names a few years back. For the most part, they're all rescue cats and some foster fails. My boyfriend from my 20s and I had a girl cat named Bella, but she was named after Bella Lugosi. Yeah. Trying to figure out where I left up. Where did I leave off? My comments skipped a bunch. Boy was another name at some point, but he's the only boy cat, and that stuck for some reason. And the boy was Eddie after Ed Wood. We had just seen Ed Wood and we're low-key obsessed. Love that. Very cool. They are the perfect pair. Then Twilight came out, and nothing against Twilight, but I was like, no, not name them after Twilight. People. There was a putter around the house sprint for me. Puttering is good. I vaguely outlined, watched Dragnet in the background, and distracted others. I'm so sorry, guys. No, you're fine. If you're talking about the chat, yeah. Angela got stuff done, but I bounced back and forth a bit. Laura, I can see that. Look, I am way cooler than that. Thank you for hosting. You're welcome, Angela. Thank you for being here. Love the new alarm sign. I don't know why it's not going off. Exactly, even though I totally watched and read the Twilights. Have you seen the guy on on TikTok, who he'll watch like a little segment of Twilight and then he makes fun of it? What is that? It's a husband and wife. 502 words at time. Yes. Good job. Lots of cats here too. At least I'm in the country. I finished a chapter. I was ready to be distracted. Thank you for your sprints. That was fun. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. I was like, I am derivative, but derivative of Johnny Depp and Stephanie Meyer. Oh, I am not slamming Twilight. They're my guilty pleasure, but not as cool as Legos. Meanwhile, Inga is killing it with the words. She's showing us up. She has actual recipes in her books. Me either. I like Twilight too. And I think Angela means the David Mont Davidson, or in the cozies that we were talking about earlier. Charlotte, I got 231 that time, which isn't too bad. Got several scenes done in the sprints in the past couple of days. So I'm happy. Thanks so much for hosting. You're welcome. She has good recipes. But it's funny that I was like, no, I'm cooler than that. But I'm not. My daughter was a big Twilight fan when she was 5. Twilight, lots of fans. Me too. I have never tried the recipes, but should. I find baking so much harder than cooking. I got into it because my best friend, but it worked then since we were all 3 into it. I can totally see that, Jenna. I guess it's kind of got me into writing again, looking back. It's a good thing, I think. Inka, honestly, I don't know how I'm being so productive tonight. I had 4 hours sleep last night and 4 hours the night before. I'm running on tea and fumes. Oh, I hope you get some sleep tonight. We had a Twilight birthday party for her. It was so fun. I liked them at 28, but if they had come out when I was 15, I don't know why I would have finished high school. A Twilight birthday would be so fun to decorate. My ragdoll cat is called Max, but he is short for Maximus. It is your genius hour. Yes. and then you crash. We had the cake and the Edward cut out for selfies. Oh, that's so cute. I find baking to be fun, but I kind of have to play with the amounts. Like her cookies are fluffier than I like. So less flour, more butter. Dude, I kind of want to have a twilight party now. Like a neo Twilight era party. The theme will be, we like Twilight after it was cool. It was really fun, but my daughter won't acknowledge that part of her life now. And that's sweet that you rescue so many cats. Jenna, mine would not welcome new ones, especially Max. He's sensitive. I also want to have an eastbound and down party, but that's a different crowd. I love it. It didn't happen, Mom. It didn't happen. I feel like that about my Paula Abdul phase. I have pictures of my daughters and some of their friends doing the Macarena. I hold it over their head every once in a while. I joined a dog rescue to not foster. Fail. They worked with a cat rescue during kitten season. We were done for. I'm glad we only have 3. There were 5 at one point. Wow. Thank you for the spreads. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Rita, I did not finish my scene. Maybe I'll finish by tonight. You got this. Sprints are great. I agree. Despite its terribleness, I love Twilight. I love and hate it in equal measure. I know it's like a train wreck. You can't stop. I feel the same way about 50 Shades, which makes sense. Though I haven't reread 50 Shades because I can't. But I watched the movies. I haven't watched the movies. I like ever since I saw the meme, or yeah, I think it was a meme that said that if Edward and, sorry, I can't think of the female lead, if they were both poor and lived in a trailer, it would be a movie about abuse. A book I was reading earlier had this quote that said something about, they were never meant to be the best books, and I have decided this defends my guilty pleasures and maybe my writing. I like the movies better. Fun is fun. Very true. When 50 Shades came out, a lady whom I was behind secretly at the airport was talking about the security guard finding her 50 Shades book, and it was hysterical. That is 100% true. They ironed out some of the me. I do appreciate the doors that 50 Shades opened up for writers. I don't read a lot of that stuff, but a lot of readers do. I was working in a library when it came out. I was there for 17 years, and it was always interesting, the people that, they would come up, do you guys have? And then there was always the ones that were much more open and forthright about what I do write a fair shade of smut for clients, though. I ended up finishing the series because of the mysteries in it. I'd hit the end and be like, fine, bye. Like, I don't know about the fire now. I read some. I think I read the first one. I may have read part of the second one before I finally just. And yeah, they're just guilty pleasure. They're not meant to be, Shakespeare. Sometimes I forget about the smut when I think about it. I couldn't get through the second 50 Shades book. I haven't seen the movies. I'm listening to my mom talk about it in great detail. Didn't exactly sell me on it. Charlotte. I read the series to see the end and thought it wasn't all that realistic, but it is a book, right? Without Kindle, I wouldn't have finished it. There were not words I needed to hear from my mother's mouth. I like Jamie Dornan. Is that his name? Not sure. I bet somebody else does that. Somebody's staring at me over here. Let's see. I didn't read or see 50 Shades, not my type of book. Okay, all, it is 6 after 3, and I think we are done for the day. And Poncho's saying, I want attention. He's looking at me. He's staring at me. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you more than I can say, more than you can know. I'll see you all on Tuesday, and I hope you all have a safe weekend and stay healthy and productive. And I'll see you all then. Thanks all. Have a great weekend.